Hey gang, how you doing? I just wanted to show you how you can use some of these cool tools that we have in our own front office or back office or whichever office you want to call it. If you click on this Webmaster Tools, over here you got this here URL Rotator you can use. Just click on there and then you can create an account by setting up a you just put your email in there and then confirm your email. Oh, that's nice. Guess you have to control V it. Okay. And then you give yourself a username. Oh, and by the way, once you get 14 signups through GVO, personal signups that is, you can create an extra center to your account so that you can put yourself in a different leg so that you're getting extra spillover. This is a great way to extend your business out into the, because like right now I've got so many legs that are down into the 15s, and without those extra centers, those commissions wouldn't be, you wouldn't be able to get commissions on those. But if you put some centers in the bottoms of some of these legs that are growing really big, then you're going to get spillover from those too. Okay, so I'm going to give it a password. And what you do is when you go to create a center in one of those, you get to you actually go into those websites and create your, like, what you do is you find one of your affiliates down at the very bottom there and create a link with their affiliate ID in there, and then you sign up there using your username with the 2 at the end of it, or if it's like your 10th center, then you do your username and 10 at the end of it. And that way you get a new center, and you still have to pay the $1 to lock it in, but then you won't have to pay for the $44.95 a month part with it. So I'm actually really helping out here by teaching 2 things at once. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. Okay, now that we're in the Rotator site, as you can see, this is going to be the link to the Rotator, and you can advertise that. I still recommend using a redirect for it, just because what's going to happen is if everybody's out there promoting the Rotator on all these different sites, it's going to end up getting flagged as spam sites. It just happens. It doesn't mean that we're a spam site. It just means a lot of people are promoting it, and you'll get a lot of people that'll click spam in their emails, which helps cause the site to get bad rep. But we're gonna go ahead and create some of our links. Now, if you don't know, this is the link that you should be using for your GVO. Don't use any of the links that you'll see in the kiosk site, because those won't get you signed up in the matrix. Now, as you can see here, try now is my username, but you would put in your username right there, right before between members and team VGO invite. So when you're creating your link, use that method, okay? And what I'll do is on the blog, I'll put the link for that so that you can edit your own. And then you would put the weight of 1, unless you want that link to get seen more often. But then you click add. What I'm going to do is copy this to make it easier. And now you see I've got one in there. Now what I do, and I recommend that everybody who has a downline should do this. Anybody that signs up directly from you, you should go ahead and add them into your rotator. Now it seems like you're giving money away when you do that, but think about this. If you set up a site for somebody that is making money, they're not going to quit. And if they do quit, you're going to make more money when those people come up to you anyway. So the best is go ahead and use your rotator with everybody that you personally sponsor in that business center. That's why I'm doing a second business center now, and everybody now that's going to be in my business center will be added into this. So that way you get, I can add more people. Of course, I want to add my first business center in there as well, because I still want to add some more people into that line as well, because after all, the people in your line are expecting some spillover. Now you shouldn't, when you sign up for a position, you shouldn't be expecting that your upline's going to do all the work. I saw somebody leave a comment saying that, hey, I signed up, but now where's the cash? It's like, you idiot. No, just kidding. Basically, you should have, you should expect to do some of the work. And the way I look at it is everybody should get at least 5 people. In a month, you should be able to promote enough to get 1.25 a week. It's those quarter ones that are the hardest to get, but it's alright. That's why you get 4 weeks to get that extra person. But all you have to do is talk about, and if you can find somebody that needs a website or a domain or something like that, then if nothing else, you ask them first if they want to get the the GVO site. If not, sell them hosting from one of your reseller plans and just keep the cash. Either way, you're going to make some money. So this is the rotator. This is how you just enter this stuff in here. Hit at, always put a number in here, because otherwise if you have a 0 there, that link won't get shown. And then you just copy this link, and then you use that when you go and do your promoting. Now, also on the blog, which will be at youraffiliatetools.com/teamgvo, there you will have the ability to, actually I think it's team blog. Yeah. It's youraffiliatetools.com/team blog, and I will post links there for places you can post this link and get some value out of it. So well, thanks for joining me for this one, and let's get 5 this week or this month.